Hello everyone, and welcome to my app presentation. The app I chose for my assignment is called Resuscitation. Yes, with an exclamation mark. The iTunes Store claims that Resuscitation is the award-winning virtual patient simulator that makes learning medicine addictive. In this app, you are the healthcare provider responsible for each patient. There's a bank of case presentations to choose from. Available topics include emergency medicine, paramedic, emergency neurology, gynecology clinic, labor and delivery, and pediatrics. For each simulated patient, you perform history, exam, differential diagnoses, investigations, and treatment. To complete the case, you state your top differential and the patient disposition. Once the case is completed, you receive feedback and discussion of the case. The app is available for free in both iTunes and Google Play stores. It comes with a selection of free cases, with more available as in-app purchases. The target audience for this app is people in healthcare, primarily students and health practitioners. This app was designed for individuals, but it has been so popular that the creators are currently beta testing a cloud-based online subscription for universities called ResusU. With ResusU, student metrics can be tracked over time and used as part of a longitudinal curriculum. With this, institutions are also able to create their own custom content within ResusU. The app and the company who made the app have won some awards, as you can see here. Here's the summary of my Mars criteria scoring. For the complete breakdown, click on Mars criteria on the blue banner above this video. Overall, I rated Resuscitation as 4.2 out of 5. My quality mean score and subjective quality scores were very similar. For engagement, I found this app very entertaining and interesting. However, it lost marks because there aren't many customizable features, although I'm not sure you really need them in the context of this app. Functionality of the app was a high score because this app is easy to use and performs well. For aesthetics, the graphics and visual appeal aren't anything remarkable. It is a very straightforward design without many embellishments. The information in this app is broad, relevant, and accurate, to my knowledge. Subjectively, I enjoy using this app. I find I learn a lot and feel challenged with each case. I would definitely recommend this app to others. Here's a quick view of the main screen for each case. You have your patient and all the options of what you can do. You see the number 1 on the bottom left? That's where you click to find the history. Number 2 to find the exam, and number 3 to pick from your differential diagnoses. Number 4 along the bottom is where you place your orders, but you can also look at the search bar across the top and search for orders there if you want to type them in instead of scrolling through all the lists. Also, there's a number 4 on the patient, because if you click on the patient, there are certain actions you can perform there as well. Number 5 is a list of the actions performed. They are highlighted in different colors based on whether they were critical, bonus, neutral, unnecessary, or harmful actions. Number 6 on the bottom right is where you review your results. Anything that you've ordered, any tests, will show up there. Number 7 is where you click when you're done. This is when you admit the patient. Here you choose your final diagnosis and the disposition, whether you're admitting, discharging, or sending them to the OR. Now that we've gone through a brief overview, let's cruise through the app. Here's the main window you see, so choose play. And then I'll pick from a list. Today, we'll do Emergency Medicine 1. So we have a 24-year-old woman presenting with 3 hours of pelvic pain associated with some vaginal spotting. So here are some things you can do. If you click on Place Monitor, now we have her vitals. If you click on Place IV, you can choose to put in 2 peripheral IVs. And let's throw some oxygen on her for fun. So now let's click on History. Here's all the history that you have. Once you read it, you can click Go to Exam. Here, you have to be careful, because if you click on a detailed exam, it counts as an action. So if you don't want a neck exam on this lady, don't click it. So for her, let's click on Abdomen and GU, and maybe let's do a cardio exam. And we'll go back to the patient. So now you can see that the abdomen and GU were critical, and the cardiovascular was neutral, so we didn't really need it. We'll go to diagnosis, and we'll pick some. How about an ectopic, abscess? Let's pick one that's unrelated, and some gen surge stuff here too. So at the bottom you can see it says selected 5 of 6. So this case has 6 potential differential diagnoses. So you can select more or less, nothing really happens. We'll place some orders for her. So there are lots of options here. Bedside, inner IV, there you go. Let's choose some meds for her. So she is probably in some pain. So let's give her some morphine. Choose orders. And there it goes in. Perfect. That was a bonus item, which is awesome. And now let's order some labs for her. So a CBC and urine pregnancy test and some blood bank labs. Choose orders. Pregnancy test is positive. Now you can see that some of our results popped up on the screen, and then others we have to go to review results to see. And now we'll search an order here. And we'll look for an ultrasound. And so here we go. We'll click ultrasound and choose the order. And it'll give us an image. So now you get to read the image to proceed with the case. So let's finish it up, even though we're clearly not done with her. We'll pick our top 2 diagnoses, and let's admit her to the OR. So now we're at the end, and you can click through and see all the diagnoses that you got, that you missed, and that were incorrect. And then you can see all of the actions. So it'll list all the actions that were necessary, as well as all the bonus actions. It'll show you the ones you did and the ones you didn't do. And then it will also list ones that you did that weren't necessary in neutral and incorrect actions at the bottom. The top left here, you can click discussion, and it will tell you a bit more about the case. And that's it. The activity for you is to download the app on your phone or tablet and have a go. Pick a scenario and do the whole thing start to finish, and then go on Blackboard and reply to my discussion thread and tell me which case you chose and whether or not you had fun. And then can you please write a review as though you were posting it on iTunes or Google Play stores. And don't forget to include the number of stars you would award this app. Thanks so much, guys.